Hey guys, I got myself the Insta360 Ace Pro. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick unboxing and I'm gonna tell you why I decided to get this. Although it hasn't been decided yet if I am actually going to keep it, and I'll tell you why. Now, I do have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I did get the Osmo Pocket. No, this isn't the Pocket 3. This is the Action 3. I am filming on the Pocket 3. Yeah, so I'm filming on the Pocket 3. I have the Action 3. I did try the Action 4 and I returned it. Why? Because I didn't think it was a significant enough upgrade. It said that it had a 1/1.3-inch sensor, but the low light capability was not as great as I thought it was going to be. Now, this one here has the same size sensor. It has a camera that it was co-engineered by Leica, and that's something that they really want to drill into your heads, that it was co-engineered by Leica. But I don't really care about that because honestly, I'm not a tech reviewer. I've mentioned this multiple times on this channel before. When I review any tech or gadgets here, I sort of put a lens of like an ordinary person, not somebody who has like professional background in videography or photography, but somebody who's just a hobbyist, somebody who does this as a vlogger, somebody who's going to actually use this camera on a regular basis, okay? Not somebody who gets sent gadgets to review and then you never see those gadgets again after they've reviewed it, or they might do a long-term review or after 6 months review, probably because that's part of the deal that they had with the companies. But yeah, that's not how I do it. If I am to keep, first of all, I bought this with my own money. This is the base package, I guess. It has the camera, it has the battery, it has the standard mount that is magnetic, it has the flexible adhesive mount, the cable C-to-C, type C-to-C cable, and a quick start guide. That's all it has. Excuse me. It doesn't have any of those other bundle stuff. I just got the basic one, and this already cost me 650 Australian dollars via Amazon. Okay, so I paid with my own money. Now, so I've just removed the seal, and how you open it is actually got a magnetic board here. Lift it up, and that's what you see first. So this is the camera. In comparison to the size of the, well, actually, this has got the case on it. So let's take that off to make it more comparable. And I'm also going to take off the CPL filter that I have on there to show you what it actually looks like out of the box. So out of the box, size comparison, the Ace Pro is taller, wider, wider. No, actually width is just slightly, but the depth is also, it's also bigger. So generally it's just bigger. It's bulkier than the Osmo Pocket. I keep saying Osmo Pocket. Action 3. And I do really like the compact look and feel of the Action 3. Now this one, its main selling point is that it's got a flip-top screen. You've got two like buttons on the side here that you have to press, and then it lifts up. And now you've got a screen when you're looking at yourself. Now, not to say that the Action 3 and the Action 4 don't have that, because this screen here on the Action 3 is actually an LCD screen as well, where you can see yourself while you're filming, so you can actually frame yourself. This is just a much larger screen, and hence why that is not something that is that important to me. Okay, because again, and with the wide field of view of action cameras anyway, like, you would always find yourself in the frame. You'll probably just have to like adjust if you want to do the rule of thirds kind of thing, which is not happening on this video because it's face tracking me, the Pocket 3. Anyway, I digress. So that's what that looks like. It's got that square lens in the front. It also has an LCD display here, but that is not an actual second screen where you'll be able to see yourself. It just displays some information. Now, I know that this is removable, and you can remove it, but they don't advise you to do it. And if you do, it voids the warranty. Okay? Just so you know, it can be removed. You can put other filters on there, other lens guards and whatever. But if you do, you void the warranty. Okay? So that's what it looks like. It's got the, I'm just going to flip this back. It's got the record button, power button on the side, a USB-C socket, and that's also where the SD card is. With the Action 3 and 4, the SD card is in the battery door, so don't know how that would work. Okay, and then you've got your battery. Oh god, this is hard to do. You're supposed to push it out. Yeah, that's pretty hard. Push it out and then up, and that's your battery. Now, I'm surprised that the battery is actually inside the camera, because when my Action 3 and even the Action 4 were shipped to me, the battery was not in the camera. This one was. I wonder if this was a returned item. Anyway, so that's that. It's got some of the speakers and microphones at the bottom. There's a microphone there. It says in the front 1/1/3 inch f2.6, 16 millimeter equivalent. It's very small. It's written there. And then, of course, the logo is there. So it's got microphones in the top, in the front, and in the bottom. I don't actually know where the microphones are. Oh, this gets microphone in the top, in the front. Doesn't show anything in the back. But anyways, that's that. That's the size of that. Inside the box is another box that has the remainder of the aforementioned accessories. So you've got, this is the mount. I'm not going to take that out for now. That's the magnetic one. This is the adhesive one. I've never used that. My Action 3 also has it, but I never used it. And then the cable, and then all of the paperwork and quick start guides and stuff. So that's what comes in the box. Now, the reason why I'm not sure about this, first of all, the reason why I decided to try this out was because this is being taunted as the action camera that has the best low light capability. And I've always been complaining about my Action 3 and the motion blur, blah, 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 which honestly, action cameras are not even meant to be doing all of those things, okay? So we're asking it to do more than what it is meant to be doing. So anyway, no, I can't put things back. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. But also, I want to test it out. I want to see, because I really like my Insta360 X4. So, and I bought that without any hesitation, purchased it at JB Hi-Fi here, where you wouldn't be able to return it if you didn't like it, right? I purchased this on Amazon because Amazon has got a very flexible return policy. And the reason why I did that is because, honestly, I just came back from a holiday in the Philippines and in Taiwan. And in that time that I was away, I actually only ever really used my X4 and my Pocket 3. The X4 did all of like the fancy schmancy shots, whereas my Pocket 3 did most of like the POV and all the sort of like vloggy shots. The only time that I actually ever used my Action 3 was for POV shots where I needed to have my hands free, like when I'm eating. So yeah, so that's why I thought I'd give it a try, because it said, all the reviews that I've seen so far has said that it has the best low light capability. Now, in saying that, we also know that Insta360 has been sending emails to influencers, to tech reviewers, asking them not to say that the video is sponsored. How that clouds the judgment of the influencer, I don't know. But like I said, I bought this with my own money. So I want to test it myself. I want to review it the way a regular person would actually use it, which is essentially as a vlogging camera. And that's the reason why I bought it. And that's why this is kind of important to them, because it's meant to be a vlogging camera. Now, I have to say, this has got a 2.6 focal, what's it called? No. Brain fog. I believe this has got a 1.9 and my Pocket 3 has got a 1.7. So that's why when you come closer, it actually, this is not the most flattering angle, but it actually separates you from your background. And the Action 3 does the same thing. The Action 4 does the same thing. I have heard mixed reviews on this one where they've actually had to put like a close focus diopter to give that separation of the subject and the background. So we'll see if we're going to need that. I haven't bought an ND filter for this because I'm still not sure if I'm going to be keeping it. $650 is not cheap. But anyways, we'll test it out for a couple of days, see how I feel about it. Because the other thing is the Action 5 is likely going to come out in the next couple of months. And so I want to know if I should wait for that or if I should keep this. So stay tuned. I'll be doing a follow-up video on this little guy here in the next few weeks. See you then.